This guy is on. And then we're going live.
3, 2,
1. Blast off! And we're back. It's like we never left, right? Woo! And what a long, strange trip it's been. Huh, Sunshine?
Oh my gosh. So much fun. So much to talk about.
There is. This is going to be a humdinger of episode number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Trece in Espanol, for any of those who tu hablas Espanol.
Mm-hmm. Welcome. I'm Sunshine.
And I'm Bubbles.
And we are Sunshine and Bubbles. And you are the High Vibe Tribe. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
I always like to smudge the scene and just kind of clear out any old energy. So if you're wondering what this old crazy lady's doing, it's using sage. Wrapped up in a tight, neat little bundle. And this smoke is a great way to burn this herb and clear out any old, stale energy, especially during the new moon. I love new moon season.
I do too. Out with the old and with the new.
Yes. So I feel like new moon in the gardening terms is a really good time to plant and weed and maintain the garden. Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of track that we're on right now. We harvested around the full moon time, and now the new moon time is a good time for maintenance.
Yes. New
moon maintenance. And that's good maintenance for your soul as well. Because I feel like with the new moon is a new chance for revival and rebirth and renewal.
Ooh, all the re's.
I also think that we are transitioning out of Cancer season, which is Sunshine, is your true blue, tried and true Cancer. I feel like you're quintessential Cancer. When you look up Cancer and like the patience and the centeredness and the earthen connection, that is you to a whole. Would you not say?
Yes. Yep. But not as much as you and the Leo.
Yeah. Well, I think God really got it right when he put us in our birth charts and how to describe us and kind of connect the dots.
Earth and water, fire and
air.
Oh wait, earth, no, moon and water, sun and fire.
Looking at that. I thought you meant because I'm 2 fires in an air, and you're 2 earths and a water.
2 waters in
two waters in an earth. Yes. So you're the water, I'm the fire. And Leo, I am a Leo. I'm a Leo tried and true. I'm bold. I'm courageous. I am brave. And I am not afraid to speak my mind. And everyone loves a Leo. Mm-hmm. Hey.
I love Leos.
We tend to get the party started. I am the hype girl.
Yes.
Like you throw me on the scene and I am elevating it up. And I'm also clearing out any of those bad vibes because ain't nobody got time for that.
The ultimate percolator over here. Just bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles. Don't pop my bubble. Get in the bubble. Get into the bubble zone. It's a good place to be.
It is.
Oh. I just love to stay in my own little sweet bubble all the time. And I feel like we totally utilized all of our gifts and all of our goodness at Earth Vibe. And I'm so excited to talk about that and like kind of debrief that whole situation of awesomeness that happened last week. Oh, it was so good.
So good. Came home just anew, right? Like,
yes.
I know you said it. I felt it too. We're just like, okay, we're back. Just need a little refresh and... like, what are we really doing? It's like, oh yeah, we're doing it. That's what we're doing.
It's a beautiful thing, and it's just one day at a time. Mm-hmm. And that couldn't become more aligned than with the new moon. And I feel like that's also it attributes to why we were kind of feeling this energy, because it is just really all connected. And that was one of the most driving factors of the Earth Vibe, is that how we are all connected and kind of going back to the triangle of humans on top and the rest of the earth. No. We're in that circular, and the earth is a sphere. So, I mean, I just feel like once you start coming up with all these synchronicities and the way that God has his plan for us, it just really becomes a master plan, and I am here for it.
Me too.
It's so good. So this new moon, it is a powerful time for self-love, a great time to be courageous and express yourself creatively and embrace that transformation. So I feel like I texted you right before I was pulling into the Earth Vibe because I was listening to Sierra Marin Radio on the way, which had some bangers on that.
Yes.
And it said there was this song, and throughout like the whole 3 or 4 minute song, it said, I surrender to the flow for that of which heals me. And I let go of control. And I surrender to the flow of that which heals me. And that was like it was just what I needed to hear and exactly when I needed to hear it, because I find myself so often listening to my ego and in that resistance phase and kind of overthinking things and kind of getting in my own head. And I feel like when you surrender to that, it's just things seem to really be in the flow. And going into that music festival with that kind of open mindset was just a magical thing that kind of unraveled from downloading all those insights from all those beautiful people and that healing music and that the nourishing culture that they created there of family and connection was just, still in my heart. I can't wait to go back next year.
Yes.
It seemed like a bubble, like a bubble of the earth, where people joined, and we were just so aligned of, mentality and thinking. And if you weren't, you were when you left.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Oh, it was so good.
Confirmed it for us, for sure.
Oh, that was so good. So I feel like it was really exciting to be part of the Earth Vibe because we are two high-vibing, holistic Earth mamas on a mission to spread peace, love, and light and help everyday people achieve their health goals holistically. And we really have prided ourselves on getting to know plants and earthen elements that and holistic healing that can help people. And a lot of it's free. I mean, a lot of it nature always provides. So I feel like that's our mission, is to be able to kind of connect those dots for our community and beyond.
Yes.
Because as we found out, it's a whole big wide world. I'm sorry, go on.
No, well, also, it's not just for us, it's for future generations, right? Like,
It's actually...
it has nothing to do with us.
No.
No.
Nothing to do with us at all. It's everything to do with the children. The children. There were so many sweet ones running around there.
Feral children everywhere, just wild hair, dirty feet, just living their best life. It's like,
Laughing, a lot of laughter. I heard a lot of laughter, a lot of giggling, a lot of creative expression.
Yes.
A lot of fearlessness. And so many different outlets for them to tap in and tune on to. I feel like there was no being bored there.
No.
So, and if you were bored, it was on your own accord.
Yes.
Right? Like, you gotta...
try something new. Get out there. Meet some new friends. Yeah.
That's what I was really pushing our kids to do, because I feel like a lot of times they tend to like wolf pack it up, and it's hard to kind of get out of that box.
Yeah. As much as I love that they do get along and are tight as... I don't know. Tight as... what's the word? Get in when you fit in. I don't know. They're tight. They get along. They're a wolf pack. But yeah, for them just to get outside their wolf pack and make new friends is a really beautiful thing too. And invite others in, right? It's more fun with friends.
Yes. And I just love their sweet little minds, as they say like kids are kind of always like their neural pathways are not hardwired. So it's like almost like they're tripping. Like always, because everything is so new and free, and they're really learning. They're sponges right now, as we know. They're really watching and listening. Just kind of cool. Yeah, so present. So it was really cool to see like kind of what they grasped onto and what their perspective of things were. So I know they're going to be busting in here at any moment. We're going to have to ask them and catch them on the spot of what it is that they kind of tuned into for the whole masterpiece weekend. But I think just, solidifying that it's a whole big wide world out there. And you know what? It takes all types of people. And that's what I felt like there was a lot of people from all walks of life. A lot of gypsy souls, too. A lot of people that you found that just lived a really simple life. It wasn't all about like materials and having so many things. It was more like Mike Love said it best, of being more penniless. Like it wasn't about the money. It was about their family connection and sharing their gifts. And I found a lot of that there, of people wanting to express themselves without judgment, and share their good-natured gifts.
Yeah, less taking, more giving, I feel like, was definitely a common theme for the weekend.
And reciprocity. I feel like we found, the more you give, the more you receive. And that is just a wonderful way to be and show up in this world. I just really resonate with that and want to put that more into practice. Although I feel like I am a giver through and through. Is that part of the Leo?
Yeah, probably.
It's probably my love language is I just love to give. And we did. We showed up and we showed out and we gave it all that we got, right? Well, not really, because we always got some more and some, because we're boundless sources of energy, but...
As much as we gave, though, I feel like it definitely filled up our cup, too.
Oh, gosh. I left it. My cup was brimming over. Brimming over the top of super awesome goodness. Nevi, I see you. I see you, babe. Come on in. We're actually talking about the Earth Vibe. And we wanted to see what you guys thought of it all. And good old...
We were on the hammock and she just fell asleep.
Yeah. Oh, you should have left her.
We did, and then they were screaming and yelling, so she woke up.
This is my sweet cousin's baby, Izzy. Sweet Isabella.
Izzy.
And these girls are living their best life by getting to be little baby caretakers today. You guys are doing such a good job. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for touching my ear.
So, in a couple of words, what did you guys think about Earth Vibe?
Izzy.
Nevi?
I thought it was cool to play, like, with the hula hoops and the frisbee in the dark.
Oh, yeah. You guys were the night.
The one thing I didn't like, which I know they can't control, is how hot it was. It was, like, really hot. But
And
what it
smelled like. It smelled like a lot of smoke there.
Yeah.
A lot of incense. I know we had our incense burning, though.
We found, like, a river thing, and that was really nice to swim in, but it was, like, really cold. But it felt really good.
Yeah.
Well, I love that you guys were there participating in it all. And I know when we go back, you guys will know what to expect. And keep shining your sweet lights, kids. Well, thank you. If you need my help, just holler, okay?
Okay, well, we're trying to take this out.
All right. Can you both lift it up so it doesn't make a grumbly noise?
Yeah.
We're trying to juggle all the things here. We're in full summer vacation here. A little more than halfway with the summer vacay.
It happened so fast.
It is happening so fast. But like I said to you earlier, I don't think we could squeeze out any more fun out of these days. I feel like our summer has been full of awesomeness.
Yes, sun up to sundown and then some.
Like yesterday, what a humdinger. No rock left unturned. I felt like we had a lot of recombobulation to do after the past year on the farm.
Yeah.
And it felt so good to kind of just take care of some of those projects.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Putting one thing from one truck to the other truck to another truck to this truck to that truck. And everything's back at home where it belongs.
We have so much.
Mm-hmm.
We have
so many blessings.
Mm-hmm. So many things to share. And I absolutely love it. Should we start with a prayer, or I think midday prayer? Yes. So I always like to take a second just to kind of give it to God, because I just feel that so much in my heart, right? Of His presence and His love for us, and just have a lot of faith over fear that we are on the right path. So we just want to bow our heads and say, Dear Lord Jesus, our Savior and the divine Spirit of our sweet Mother Earth, may you continue to sweetly sing this song to us as we write the script and the path for our children on this new earth. where we will all love, laugh, and play together and give the glory all to you as we go tell about your sweet ways on the mountaintop.
Yes.
The fact that we're in good health and good state of mind and have these giving spirits is such a blessing, and we owe it all to you in your grace and glory. Amen. 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 Amen.
Love that. Good job. Thank you.
Haha, thank you. Do you want to share the mantra that's been on your heart?
Yes. I feel like Earth 5 totally solidified it, where you just leave it better than you found it.
And by it, everything you touch, everywhere you go. If you see something, some trash on the ground, pick it up. It's not your trash, but it's your earth. So yeah, keep it clean. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I do too.
And I feel like you, do you know why that's in your head or how that came to be? No. Or was there like a specific instance or something that you were like, I'm going to leave this better than where I found it?
No, I don't know when it started, but when I heard it, I was like, yes. And just with the Earth 5, like planting for the future, for not necessarily for us, but for our children and our children's children. It's just like, do what you can, where you can, how you can. It all adds up. That ripple effect.
Well, I feel like you are so good at practicing what you preach, girlfriend, because I feel like no matter where you go, you leave it better than what you found it. And not just physically, but I feel like mentally and spiritually as well, as giving grace. People grace. Me, I know myself. I think sometimes I might drive you nuts, but you give me a lot of grace to be able to do that, and you forgive me, and you don't hold that over my head, and your patience with me too. I feel like sometimes I'm like, yeah, this big rolling ball of energy, and your water is like, but you do it with such grace and such patience, where you still allow me to be me, and still I feel like I can keep showing up authentically, and like, I feel like you have the golden touch with the plants as well. Like with the plants and the earth, I feel like just the way you work with it is just really always leaving it better than when you found it. And I can just hear that prayer. I can hear that mantra as part of your heart song, Sunshine. And you sing it so well.
Oh, you can make me cry. Thank you, Bubbles. I love you and your energy. And I want to train it for the world. And we're all forgiven. We're here to love, not judge. We're here to help and make it better.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I also spinballing off of that of prayers and not judgment come front and center into my third eye was Ho'oponopono, which that prayer was just constant at the Earth 5. And I think it was a lot to do with Mike Love and Paul Isaac and all like the Hawaiian vibes that were there.
I love how they say Hawaii.
Yeah, the Hawaii. Hawaii. Hi, Hawaii. Mahalo and aloha. I don't know. I'm like, saying like, or is it mahalo, which is thank you, and aloha is hello and goodbye. I was even having the luau, like dancing, like to all the artists. I was trying to get and like the belly dancing, because we wore our Shangri-Las, like most of the time, which are like the little like belly dancing, ching, 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 ching. Those were so much fun. Did you see all the little girls with those on too? Yes. I feel like those helped bring out my inner child, was the Shangri-Las, the Shangs. Okay, but Ho'oponopono, the prayer, I know you guys have heard me say it before, but I'm going to repeat it one more time because I just feel like it is so important in every interaction or every encounter. Every time I feel something coming up and I don't know how to feel some type of way, I just clear the energy. So if I don't have, I'm like on the screen, it's sorry. Smack it. It's, I love you.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
And so I feel like I'm just constantly repeating that. It is an ancient prayer called Ho'oponopono that means zero limits. So it's actually been like research studied and put in practice about how using these phrases and keeping them at your center of your being and continuously using them is really a way of clearing the energy and bringing yourself to zero limits in that present moment where all the goodness and glory happens. It's not what happened yesterday. It's not what's going to happen tomorrow. It is the right here and right now. And it's all about being present. Zero limits. Oh, it's such good stuff. I absolutely just love that. And I felt like with that Hawaiian energy, it just couldn't have been more present for me. And I just felt myself like knowing that that's where the sweet spot was. So just keep practicing that in this new earth. Oh, so good. Sorry, I kind of like broke out on the new earth. Love it. Leave it better than what you found it. Oh, that's such good, juicy nuggets right there. And I feel like we also, too, like packing up, we're very mindful about, you know, like picking up every little piece of trash and helping your neighbor and seeing if they needed a helping hand with something.
Oh my gosh, everybody was so friendly.
Utilizing supplies, like if we had a lot of extra fruit left and things that kind of needed to be eaten like pronto, and you know, sharing those with the crowd too was really rewarding and satisfying for me too. It's just kind of like that conscious collective where it was just like carrying a sharing. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I've been to other festivals or whatever, and you leave and everything's just trashed and there's garbage everywhere and people are just so rude sometimes. Even like the porta potties, you know. Here, nothing. I didn't see any trash. I didn't see, the porta potties were used, but they were clean. They were not. I think part of that was it was a sober event too.
Oh yeah, that was everything to do with it. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing that up because I feel like it was really eye-opening, not only for us, again, as I continue to live in awe and wonder of his good works and, the kind of conscious community that he's creating here, but our kids were able to witness that too, and that was really spectacular in and of itself.
That you can have fun sober and be present, and yeah, it was beautiful.
That was cool. And I feel like even... to kind of have that detox before you retox. So if you did drink outside of there, to be able to take those moments to not drink and you just kind of like see, hear, and feel how that resonates with you and that it can be done. I feel like, we're kind of in our own little bubble here in Wisconsin about our drinking culture. So the fact that this festival was in Viroqua, Wisconsin, a place where, we drink everywhere we go, or we used to. We don't anymore, but we used to.
Oh, yeah.
Every social event, birthday parties, anniversaries, the races, fairs, skiing,
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, you can even get a cocktail. Goodness. So I feel like it can be done. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven.
Yes.
Give us this day our daily bread. Okay, sorry. And forgive us as we forgive our trespasses against us. And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from
evil. Yes. That's what that was.
Yes.
And I feel, just talking about, Jesus, he was so there, in other ways of, again, we call him spirit, the divine, or Jah. Remember Jah. I feel like Jah is God. Like, that's how I kind of conceptualize all of that.
That's kind of what I was doing too, for sure.
And that Reiki energy that was there from like God's universal love and light source. I feel like, the helix, the DNA was so ever present. And the fact that DNA Hemp, our natural pharmacy company where, we grow cannabis by trade here, and that's what we do for a living. To be able to offer our products there at the booth and have the children help with our vending experience and offer that earth energy it was an honor.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, it totally was. There was nobody else doing it.
No, we were the one and only plant medicine ladies. There was artwork there. There was a lot of gem miners, rock rocks and crystals. We had our own crystals and stones and jewelry, but really unique pieces.
Yeah.
They're thrifted clothing that were super cute. I went on a little shopping spree
Adorable.
with that. All the girls got pashminas.
Yes.
Everyone else, like, their first pashminas. We need this. And I was explaining, like, what a pashmina could all do for them. And I feel like they were with it.
Yeah.
They were with it. After I get off the patchouli smell, they were gonna ease into it.
They were
Ease into it.
dousing theirs with your oils. They loved it.
See? Oh, the grounding.
Yeah.
They were using my Sri Lanka. That's
don't
fine.
know what
That's
they were
fine.
using.
That's
Oh,
fine. It's like
maybe
liquid
more.
gold, but sure, we'll douse the pashmina.
No, I think it was the forest bath.
Well, it was just the Sri
Oh, it
Lanka.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the Japanese term of it. Oh, yes. What else was there? Dream catchers, sweet, like crafty things. But yeah.
Energy healing, like massage and Reiki. I know I've seen people doing that.
But yeah, a really proud moment, really honored to kind of bring that earth energy. And as we, at the end of it, they kind of closed it. I don't know if I should be talking about this now or the end, but with a circle, a new earth council. And we all were able to join together in a circle, and people that wanted to share their experience were able to and get that kind of healing and closure. But in there, Sunshine and I decided to call in the new earth that we are abundantly creating right now as we speak, to call for the legalization, rescheduling, decriminalization, reclassification of cannabis. Because in this new earth, I feel like she has such a place here to bring to elevate our essence and our being on every single level, from, the medicine that we choose to use to work with our bodies and our systems. I mean, to talk about our endocannabinoid system, it needs to be known on the new earth, okay?
Yes.
Like, this is need to know info. Yes. I didn't say that there, but I meant to say it. I meant to. The endocannabinoid system, and talking about grain and fiber with hemp. I feel like that needed to be brought to the forefront of the new earth too, because there's a sustainable way, a sustainable future here that goes in congruence with the vibration of the earth and how we can best use her resources.
Yes.
Work
Work with her, not against her.
So just really a unique opportunity to kind of call that in, and especially with this new moon too, and the transformation and the revival and the rebirth. I feel like, give me my soapbox. I'll stand on it all day long to be a super awesome cannabis crusader and an advocate to the max. But geez, on this new earth, please, for the love of God, can cannabis please be normalized?
Yeah. Be accepted. Be welcomed.
And you know what? I think we made it there. We kind of elevated to that level, because as we were rolling joints, and Lily was sitting next to you, and she was reading her book on the mat, and the kids were giving out tattoos and stuff to the other kids, and you're out in the open,
yeah,
rolling those joints like nobody's business, and people can kind of witness that, take that in, and internalize it how they may. And
it's funny because to us it's just like every day. It's what we do. But other people are like, oh, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
I've never seen so many joints in my life. It's like, oh yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Free samples. Try it out. No, but I feel like we won. We are winning because our kids will not know any prejudice for the plant.
For the plant, for people, yes.
And they're the future. That is the future. So I feel like we are writing this script here in this very moment, and we are so powerful. And if we can just step into that.
We as in us and you.
When I say we. Creating the vortex of energy, awesome. Because I know our high vibe tribe is strong. And with all the love and support on our website, DNAHempLLC.com, you can get your hands on some of this awesome synergy too, because we put so much of our heart and soul in what we do. Which is another really cool thing about what we shared there. Right, Sunshine? Tell them what we shared.
Ooh, the flower crowns? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you walk them through that, like what that all entailed? Even like from the farm on?
From the farm on. Okay, yeah, so we got to go around and collect beautiful wildflowers, herbs, cannabis, of course, snake, horsetail, grapevines, Queen Sands lace, black-eyed Susans, lemon balm, mint. We had it all. There was more yarrow.
Oregano.
Yeah.
Mugwort. She came along.
Yes. They all came to play. And we brought big old buckets all the way to Viroqua, 3 hours away. And on Friday morning, we got to bust them out and welcome everybody into our little tent and kind of show them, but not show them because there's no right or wrong way how to do it, but you just make like your little ring to put on your head, and then you put the little flowers and decorations. And most of it was edible or able to consume, besides some of the wildflowers, but you could make your little crown, wear it loud and proud all weekend, and then when you're done with it, you can hang it up and dry it, and then use those herbs in your medicines or your teas. So it was not only something to wear and share, but definitely medicinal and with purpose and intention. And I feel like a lot of people really dug it. It was the sweetest when the little babies and the kids were out there making it, and the moms and dads were there. So it really brought us together and a moment to share. And I feel like we opened some people's eyes too. Like, they would have never thought of doing such a thing, or even making a bouquet out of it, or, you know, like a wreath. But yeah, I remember when we first found out, we're like, whoa, that is so cool.
Seasonal flower crowns.
Yes.
I love sharing them. It is so much fun. People's reactions, I think, is why I keep wanting to bring it to the party, because we were out. All the supplies were used. Everything, no herbs were left unturned. Mm-hmm. Everything was utilized, which made me so happy, because I feel like that's always a good balance. We want to use what we harvested and have it sustainably and mindfully harvested, and so that was really cool. I feel like we were even using oregano as like the base gun. Once we were out of the horsetail, which is like our main go-to, which you can like braid, like people were using oregano to like tie and then fit around their heads and weave things in with. Even the mugwort too, or teasma. So that was just, they were getting creative, and it was cool because challenging people to use their intuition in selecting their different herbs that they wanted to work with, because your body is just it knows. Yeah. So as long as you can listen to it. So I felt like that was a really cool make and take. And for people to get their hands, like, to physically touch and work with the herbs in ways that maybe they had never experienced before.
And the smells, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rubbing their finger on it, having them smell it. That's how they, just the whole thing.
Very personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like, much like flowers and nature and the divine design, like, no two flower crowns were the same. Mm-hmm. So everybody kind of was able to put their own sweet spin on it, and I love that aspect too, that they were so unique and embracing their individuality.
I know, we've been doing this for years, and I every time learn something new from somebody else, things that I would have never thought of doing. Some of them were like big and like just unruly, and some are real small and dainty, and I feel like it kind of represents some of their personalities too. So it was really cool. We got some cool pictures to share too.
Yes, we did. And all smiles. Mm-hmm. That was one thing that was all smiles. Plus, who was playing in the background? I think it was like John Walter and the Awakening. Or no, it was the herb ideas, bad idea,
Ideas
was the band, which is kind of like reminded me of like Sublimey type vibe. Yeah. Where it had like this ska reggae thing going on, playing in the background.
It was beautiful.
It couldn't have been more perfect, honestly. It just, it was just, and the tent was jamming. Mm-hmm. It was bumping.
Yeah.
And people were asking questions, and they were excited about working with the plants. And I'm just so happy we had that sweet little autoflower to be able to bring and be like, whoa, incorporate the queen herb in there too. And people first time sometimes seeing that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like eyes were wide open for all of this. Yes. So it was just really, really special to be able to offer those flower crowns.
Absolutely. And we'll do it again.
And do it again.
Stay tuned. Yeah, nobody left without a smile.
Also taking the time. I feel like sometimes we feel like hurried. And I remember, like speaking into there, like, take your time. Like, just go with the flow. Like, there's no rush. You don't have to be anywhere else. Like, don't feel like you have to hurry up and get this done. It's not the point of exercise. The point of exercise was to ground down and connect with Mother Earth and all of her beautiful, wondrous gifts.
Yes.
So that was really, really special. And we had another offering at Earth Vibe, and in ways where we were able to express ourselves and share our gifts. Sunshine?
A collective sound healing bath. It was so cool. There were gongs, there was sound bowls, there was chimes, there was drums, there was pyramids, there were Tibetan bowls.
The harp, the crystal harp and the tuning forks. We've seen the most mega extreme tuning fork we've ever. Do we get a picture of that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We have to share that. That was so epic. All of a sudden, our guy Ro just busts out this ginormous tuning fork. Here we have we don't even have one to
ours is like this big.
Yeah, and his was
like this. And it was a D. He called it the big D.
Yeah, the big D. He had a bunch of fun puns to go along with that fork. But, whoa.
Yeah.
That was awesome to be healed by that tuning fork and get the energy flowing right before that. Yeah. And the guy with his gong that you put
on your head,
the bowl on the head. It was really cool exercise of looking in this ginormous 1,000-year-old Tibetan bowl and then imagining everything you want to fill the bowl up with.
This.
Yeah, ours was little. His was fit over your head and enveloped your head.
I know. I walked up on you and you had it and you were like, oh boy, what is she doing now?
It was awesome. But I filled up the bowl. Oh, sorry, She-Ball. She's gonna be like, my child.
She's good, I promise.
Imagined all the bowl filled up with everything I wanted to call in and bring in. It was more laughter, giggles, high vibrations, reconciliation, surrender, and all of the high vibing awesomeness. I was imagining this bowl just brimming over of awesome, and then it was placed on my head and then malleted it, and I was like, and that was again John Walter, right? Is it Walton and the Awakening. Oh, he also can't wait to share his dosing song with the world. That was super old school, and get that knowledge and pass that on video was just really exciting. But he was there offering his sound bowls. So was Ina, the ladies whose land this was on. She was there offering her gongs. We met another sweet lady that did the crystal sound bowls, and a bunch of other high-vibing individuals. I'd say about, 20 practitioners that were there with all different sound instruments, and everybody laid inside of the circle. And people, you'd be walking around and, hear the instruments in different ways. And so one lady told us, the Golden Healer lady, said that she seen rainbows jumping in and out of our sound bowls. And I believe it because we've heard people levitate, feel like they were levitating before. So we had a good shout out, props, kudos to the sound bowl. Awesome, and how beautiful and intentional that was, and it was really cool. Good news is we have it on video, and we'll be able to share it with you as well on YouTube. So stay tuned for all that yummy goodness. It's really high vibe and awesomeness. I'm excited to share.
Me too. That was amazing. It was an hour and a half almost. It didn't seem like it.
No,
honestly.
We flew by.
Yeah. I know I got a moment to lay down, and I drifted away. I was in it for a moment. I didn't even know you stood up.
Yeah, part of it I stood up, and I wanted to play with my other instruments, so I was and offer them as part of it, because I feel like we have a really good eclectic array of different instruments. And one of my biggest visions, in which that's one thing that we didn't really get to do, and I want to bring it next year, is have all the instruments spread out on the big blanket and kind of create our own jammy jam session. In between all the shows, but it was really not necessary because this lineup was stacked with amazing artists, and that I'm a true fan of these people. I listen to their music on the daily. Yeah. And so to feel the festival was only 300 people. Or was it 300 or 400? 300 people. And the fact that, you knew, I feel by the end of it, we had, talked with almost everybody there.
Pretty much, yep. You knew whose kids, whose moms was kids, and what family belonged to who, and Yeah, it was amazing.
We brought the dogs. Both my puppy Rip or Ripples or Ripley and Ruby Dooby. She was a hit.
Oh yeah.
The dogs were a hit. They were a great totem. I was like holding them over, like dancing with them. She's a good dancer. She loves to be out on the dance floor. She was smiling the whole time, weren't you, Ruby Dooby?
As long as she's with her mama, she's happy.
Yeah, there's a sweet little girl, Luna. Bless her heart. Oh my God, I heard so many times that she wanted the Chihuahua. I really want a Chihuahua.
Was she the one that was 14? She was going to move out and get a Chihuahua.
Yeah, when she was 14, she was moving out and getting herself a Chihuahua. Sweet, darling Luna. And she knew, she could sense when Ruby wanted her mama, because she would come back to me and be like, Ruby wants her mama now. Aww. And I'd be like, oh yes, give her to me. But Ruby was a trooper. She spread her little love light, and people just loved them. And they were unleashed and kind of untethered in their element, and it was really cool seeing them go spread their shine around. That was special.
Scaling apples and stuff.
Yeah, the puppy was. Ripley, he was a little more mischievous than Robert Doobie, but he was embraced, and I feel like he brought so much love and joy, and that was really special in and of itself. That was dog friendly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Cat and dog friendly.
We got nothing to hide here. We just let it all hang out. No bras, armpit hair at all. Yoo-hoo! Right? We had to talk with the kids about that. I'm saying to each their own, you know? I mean, who says that you got to shave I do shave my armpits.
I do too.
But I think it's keeps my husband happy. But who's to say there wouldn't meet a man that couldn't care if he didn't shave her hair? Weigh in on this. Like, who said that we have to share our armpits? And who says that women have to wear a bra? Free the titties. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they actually say wearing no bra is like way better for you because your tissue, your skin underneath your breast is more firm and tightened because it has to be to kind of like hold in place what it needs to. And that in turn gives you a really strong titty. But when you do wear a bra, that support
just in front.
Okay, Nix, sorry. I'll finish up. And then he said, you do not need to be talking about boobs right now. Well, yes, I do, because I'm a woman, and I have these
You're not talking about them, okay?
Okay. Breathe the titties.
I hope you guys have a good day.
Oh, update on Nixon. Show him your fingers.
No.
All right,
Don't talk about that.
Okay.
They're still there.
I'm kidding. Bye.
August 11th, he gets his wire out. We're super excited.
Make it walk, Nixon.
This boy has not let it hold him down.
Not one bit.
No.
He was swimming with his hands
Straight
straight
up.
up.
The only thing he can't do is put his hand underwater. Yeah. His boy's been tubing. He's been silver. He's back on his four-wheeler, the one where the winch took off his finger. He's back on it.
Like a boss.
Yeah, boy.
Love you. Give me a kiss.
Our new puppy rippers.
Hey, oh yeah, Rippy, we were saying how much joy he spread at the festival.
Rippy.
Oh, they tickle.
Ripperut. Oh. So yes. So who says? It is your own story. You're writing your own script.
Yeah.
And so it's just like kind of green grass. I don't know. This is kind of like a deviation, but like, who says that you have to have green grass? If you got grass, you got room for a garden. I'll tell you what. You know what I mean? A garden will be a heck of a lot more beneficial to you than that grass would be.
You're not going to eat your grass, are you?
As a matter of fact, it just puts another chore on the list.
Yes.
You know? Yes. So why not turn that into a garden? As we were kind of talking about land, and it was a big emphasis on, loving the land, nurturing the land, that reciprocity with land, with the earth. And, I was just thinking on my way home, like, all these people with that say they don't have room for a garden, they don't have a place for a garden. Well, I guarantee you they got a little grass area or some place where their community has grass, and maybe you could talk to the right people to turn that into a garden. And that's what it takes, that forward thinking and that courageous Leo spirit, that go-getter attitude here in the new moon with new projects and creative expression. It could be a great way to get connected because, gardening makes you happy and increases your endorphins and your serotonin, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
You can even container garden. Pots. Plant some plants in some pots.
Yeah. Oh, I love the pots that they had there. They had like painted like pots with pot leaves on them. I feel like that's a crafting idea that we should do here on the farm. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yes.
I was inspired by that.
Even the succulents in the rock, that was cute too.
I need one of those rocks. I've been telling Danny, because he goes to a lot of different job sites and whatnot, and he said that he had some and threw them down the bank. I'm like, sir, like, I'll go get those. Yeah. I was like, what? I'm like, look, and I was able to show him so he could, like, visually see, like, what it was that I was
like a crater
wanting to do.
one with, like, little holes. Yeah.
Where the chicken hens kind of go in there and percolate. Also, I feel like the Mike Love at the Earth Vibe just was so super amazing. I absolutely just loved him. Honey, can we have some space, please? My darling.
Here.
Okay. I love Mike Love. His messaging and what he puts out in the world. And I was on bubble duty.
Yep.
The whole time. Those bubbles also bring so much joy and love
to everyone.
To the scene. Oh, and people, like, it was so much fun crowd surfing with those bubbles. I had, like, this giant bubble blaster. I was just holding onto it and, like, holding it up. And Mike Love singing in all of his glory with the bubbles. And the leaders, I was able to capture that. And just, like, that's what started my whole conscious music revolution, was Mike Love's leader song at Balha, California, Cali Roots. When I heard that song, I was like, what is this? Because at that point, I was listening to, like, Sublime with Rome and Dirty Heads, Iration, Revolution. And conscious music really I wasn't attuned to it yet. Mm-hmm. But Mike Love is the one who kind of cracked open that whole new earth for me, and that earth egg, and that seed. Cracked open the seed and began the sprout for the conscious awakening in me. I honestly, I came back changed, and I owe that to Mike Love. And I was able to meet and talk with Mike Love after his show at Earth Vibe and tell him that his music has truly changed my life, that I love sharing it with other people, and that it brought conscious music to the forefront of my cortex, my third eye crown, and it was so cool.
And you shared it with me, so thank you.
So to tell him that, and I also manifested, I was like, one day we're going to record a song at the Sugar Shack together. It's going to be amazing. And he's like, yeah. I was like, so you're telling me there's a chance.
Yes. I feel like, I was totally starstruck, like, being there, like, with them in the crowd, you know, or, just having them right next to you. It's like, oh, he's right there. Oh my gosh, he's right there. But I love how they have such powerful messages, and they don't swear. There's no cussing in their music. Maybe an occasional just for effect, but like, you can really get your message across without all the swears. So it makes me happy to have the children listen to that as well. You know, and just be influenced in a good way.
You didn't have to worry about censorship.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it was all good and letting it flow. And that was another really cool thing that they fostered there was I think they called it the cipher. The ciphering of, like, freestyling. Mm-hmm. So conscious freestyling. Yeah. And there was some ladies throwing down, the Amber Echo threw down. I was so inspired by her, and her energy was just super amazing, and what she was spitting and flowing, I was picking up what she was throwing down. Yeah. It was awesome. And those campfire jams with Paul Isaac and Tubby Love, we were on the Shang back there. I don't know if they knew it or not, but we were. And, like, that intimate moment shared by the campfire in those songs, and people were kind of freestyling in that moment. Or I think I might be getting that confused with John Walton and The Awakening, where they opened up the circle for people to be able to share and sing songs together by the fire. I feel like, and with no, like, microphones, no, like, production, it was just, like, intimate of sitting together and, like, enjoying that moment. And
like a sing-along, because everybody knew all the words.
It was like the sing-along, the campfire sing-along that my soul didn't even know it. And no one needed, because we were supposed to do it with Rachel's dad. Remember about Jesus? Oh, that was good.
I can't wait to do that again.
That Campfire Anthems was super amazing, and I just totally fell in love with I did not want to leave the fire on the last night. I was like, I could just live here. The heat, and, like, I felt, like, so warm and fuzzy inside, and I just didn't want the night to end. That was just really, really special. And Paul Isaac singing permaculture in the permaculture gardening planting session.
That was a surreal moment for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really happening.
I mean, They had a Chanel and her significant other. I'm spacing on his name, and I'm so sorry, but he was super
John,
sweet,
but I'm not sure.
and educated and well versed on permaculture and what that looks like. And they wanted to bring about permaculture facets on how to be on your farm or land, where everything kind of feeds off one another by creating guilds of plants and animals. And they wanted
companion planting, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like native plants. Which, like, there was a pollinator, and there was, like, a...
nitrogen,
yep. And then the taproot one, and insect repellent one. So, like, just all these awesome plants together, just working in synergy.
and trees, too, yeah. Native or otherwise, and it was just... their knowledge, I loved. Okay, so permaculture is one thing, but I feel like one thing we've struggled is how to connect the kids in the garden and how to have them to have fun. And I think they nailed it. Like for them to like have the music element to it, and they had like fun things that the kids could play with, and the kids had cute little watering cans that they could help water it with, and different tools, and how they incorporated family into the garden just really touched my heart.
You can paint little rocks to put in the garden. Yeah, and then I would say there was, maybe 100 plants. And when everybody pitched in, it took us maybe 20 minutes.
Many hands make light work.
Yes, that was magical.
That really was. It was awesome. We looked around like, whoa, that was fast and done. Everything was mulched and ready. Mind you, a lot of planning and preparation went into by Chanel, a.k.a. Giggles, and her cutie pie significant other, which I met his dad, Jim. It was Jim and Jane. They are our neighbors, and he helped us with our water in the travel trailer. He was an angel, and he had a birthday. I just absolutely loved the family there. But it was so cool what they were connecting music festivals and community gardening and really making it high vibing. Earth awesomeness is what their message. So definitely want to share the link to have people come check them out, because we're hopping on a call with them and talking about our farm and breaking it down into steps and to make this more of a permaculture friendly land.
How about Trump? Woo!
Yeah! Love it, need it, gotta have it. We're gonna go plant some, inoculate our mushrooms. So I feel like we gotta kind of wrap this up.
Well, today's product are the pre-rolls. THCA and CBD. They come in these awesome little packs from our natural pharmacy. 10 in a pack.
Hand stuffed and rolled with love. You wouldn't believe the insane amount of work that goes into getting this end finished product to you guys, but whoa, it's some high vibrational healing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, my
Totally
goodness.
worth it, though.
Working with the flower, from planting and growing the flowers from our garden to grinding up that flower and working with it and then stuffing it into the raw cones. It's 0.5 gram pre-rolls. They're super high vibrational and awesome. I feel like the kids know that we smoke herbs. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this baby up. Take a couple rips with your sunshine. But it is kind of like choose your own adventure. Again, the euphoric feelings that the THCA brings and the non-euphoric, but the healing. So it's the vibe and the high. So kind of choose your adventure and what you need. Not everybody wants to get high. Some people just want to heal. And smoking is the most direct way to do that. So this plant medicine goes right into your bloodstream.
You can
Taking
find
effect.
it at Essence in Campbell Sport, right on Main Street. The sweetest little acupuncture, massage. They have red light therapy, saunas, the foot bath detox. They have a massage with hands, also a chair that you can sit in that what else? They had that mat, that biomat. They also had a bed where you lay on it, and music came under it, and it vibrated the table, and it probably I know your chakras. Salt. There's that salt booth where you sit if you have congestion or any chest or sinus problems. Kim and Jen and their team are awesome. Very, very cool.
They are gems. I absolutely love what they're offering to the community. It is just so high vibing. And they incorporate Jesus in there too.
Yes.
They gotta give the glory all to him, which I know those are my people, and I couldn't be more stoked that they are carrying our products there and just spreading the good love and peace, love, and light to the community. Remember that epic infrared sauna session that we had? It was like a think tank on like steroids. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
We both went into the sauna and were able to bring our notebooks, and don't worry, we had robes on. But man, the insights that we downloaded from that sauna were just like next level amazing.
The cutest little.
Herbs, yes. Can you give us some?
It's still not good for you.
Well, actually, son, we did some research, and you want to know what? When you smoke herbs, including about the one that we would love to present and talk to you about today, it actually has anti-inflammatory effects. So it actually decreases any inflammation that people have in their lungs with like COPD or asthma. So it actually helps your lungs by dilating the airways. It's a bronchodilator, which increases the airflow into your lungs. So believe it or not, buddy, it is good for you to smoke these herbs. It can help people quit smoking tobacco as an alternative. And it's not the tobacco and it's not the herb that you're concerned about when you're smoking that can have harmful effects. It is all the chemicals and carcinogens that they add into the tobacco or medium that is harmful to people's lungs. So let's get it straight.
Yes. Way to set that straight.
Wow. Can I smoke one?
You know what, Betty? Not today, okay? And not on this live video.
You said
All
it's
right.
good for... Oh, I'm going to go outside.
You can have a
though.
tea.
Yes.
Drink some tea.
Would you like to try the tea and experience the herb that way?
Heck no.
Because your lungs are developing. And I would not want to put anything in jeopardy to developing lungs, because I feel like although they do help adults with all of those things, a developing lung is a different story, and it has different needs and desires. So I don't know if smoking, I don't want to inhibit or constrict it anyway, but Lord knows he's probably going to be smoking when he gets a little... Just kidding, I sure hope not. And if it is, I hope it's hemp.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's 18 and up.
To enjoy any of the products. But we can't forget about talking about the mulligan.
I feel like
Can you
we
grab that
almost
little bad boy
forgot.
over there? No, no, no. Hey, does anyone know what this little ditty is? Mm-hmm.
This is mullein. It is so beautiful. It grows all over here in Wisconsin. It's biannual, so it grows every other year. You can use these sweet little yellow flowers
Okay, after we're done talking about
or
this.
the leaves. It's edible, smokable. You can vaporize it. You can make a poultice. It's great for wound healing. Put one of these leaves in your bottom of your shoe
after I'm with this, okay?
to help with aches and pains. I heard someone just take like one of these leaves and either put like other herbs in it or just roll it. And then they put like a string around it and dry it that way, and then it would kind of keep its form. And then you light it and then just inhale the smoke that way.
Kind of like your blunt wrap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited to try it like that.
Me
We're going to
too.
put these herbal blends, which, hey, have mulligan in them as well, and then roll it up into the leaf, dry it out, and then smoke it. Boom!
Yes.
Next level amazing. And did you say that it's the hunter's friend in the woods because you can use it as TP?
Yes, and it helps with diarrhea, so...
And did you say that settlers used to put it under their shoe to prevent infection and keep things dry and soft?
yeah, I didn't say that, but yes.
Into the shoe. I think the Great Grand Mulligan is one of my favorite. It's biannual, so it's only coming back every other year. So you really just got to harvest it when it's ready. But it has these beautiful yellow flowers. I don't know if you can see those. Those are just kind of budding out here. And the flowers, I feel like, is like the golden mass. Also relating to the solar plexus. So I feel like it's that I am center. It kind of helps with that digestion, that diarrhea or constipation, whatever you got going on, that can help with. But when I think of mulligan, I think of chest. And that's like maybe with the green leaves and the softness, kind of speaking to your heart, your tender, sweet heart and your airways and being that bronchodilator. Man, they don't call her the great grand mullion for nothing.
No, it helps with cough. It helps loosen up mucus and phlegm.
Catarrh. Break that all up.
Congestion. Yeah.
Verbascum thapsus. Say that 3 times.
Verbascum thapsus.
Thapsus. And I just love that, this one's a little bit poor example, but as this cola kind of buds out with the flowers, as it was, we'll just relate it.
Grows, gets real tall.
You can use it as a torch. And back in the day, or even still now, people are getting crafty, or, resourceful, rather. They'll dip it into a wax. I mean, we have a ton of beeswax around here from our hive, but dip into that, and there you have yourself a torch that will burn for hours.
Yes.
So forget the tiki torch. Let's go straight to, let's get crunchy with the mullion.
And if you are worried about smoking, make a tea. Boil your tea, boil some water, throw the leaves in there.
Or the
Breathe
flowers.
it in. Oh yeah, the leaves of the flowers. Breathe it in so you get that vapor, and then drink the tea after. So best of both worlds.
And that's what we're experiencing right here, right now, in this delicious tea. And boy, is it tasty.
Indeed.
It is good just all on its own.
I can feel it already.
Yeah. Especially with all that pollen in the air and
Yes.
everything, it just kind of really helps just clear those airways and keep things flowing. So looking forward to the Washington County Fair this weekend with the family. I know my sister-in-law, Sarah, is coming in town, flying in from Denver, and will be staying with us. And she's looking forward to some cheese curds and some fried everything. Because she's like, in Colorado, we do not have these things. We do not have the fairs, and we don't have all that fried cheese and fried everything. So they're a little bit more healthy around there. So we're really excited.
My Aunt Sarah brings a whole extra suitcase for cheese.
She
does.
And brings it back, and she has cheese and wine parties.
Aww.
Isn't that sweet?
It's so sweet. I feel like, we were just talking about it. We take
Cheese
that for
carvings and
granted,
all.
maybe, all of these fairs going on, but it's all agricultural. It's all the livestock and the chickens, the bunnies, the 4-H kids doing their thing. Such a beautiful moment for the family as well. And then the rides and the games, of course, but...
Oh yeah, there's some fun rides and some really interesting games, especially depending on which picnic or fair you go to. But geez, how much fun to be able to get the family together. And I love that it's rooted in agriculture. That is just so cool.
Me too.
And that's the Midwest for you.
Yeah.
We know how to do it up. And that's a lot of the harvest fests too going on. But I love that you take time to do the fair and show your livestock and be able to connect with the community, get together and enjoy all that the area has to offer.
Yes.
I remember that was like my first job was working at the Washington County Fair. My mom had hooked me up with the shrimp company, and they did shrimp kebabs, and I was the shrimp skewerer. I couldn't skewer them fast enough, boy. Those shrimps, they're like... I was 12. I was like, okay, come on, I'll skewer those shrimp. They were like all like drenched in the garlic butter. Oh, that was another thing, Sarah. It was like, the corn on the cob dipped in the Folgers can of butter. Like
That's Wisconsin.
you're right, like the red corn, the bicolor. Oh, and it's so sweet and tasty and juicy. The only thing is you get it up in your teeth,
I
but
can already feel it.
that's what you got family for, to be like, I'm good? We're good here? Okay. All right. Ramble on. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. We passed around pea shoots from Farm Happy in Jackson at the Earth Vibe Festival. And Paul Isaac was like, pea shoot? He was up on stage and he ate one too. It was awesome.
Way to be, Paul.
Yes.
Good trooper.
Oh, that was my favorite. Glad you came here. Glad you came here, my friend. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was so good. And a big, extra special, super sweet, amazing thank you to our gracious host, Ina, and her husband, Kyle, and her children, Eloise and David. They were
Mama Tony.
Mama Tony, who did a lot of the art installations, to open up their land and have such a to dream boldly and live fiercely and have that vision and connect all the dots and hold that container, that space for people it's just really awe-inspiring, and I couldn't be more thrilled and happy to have DNA Hemp and Sunshine and Bubbles and the High Vibe Tribe be a part of it. And, it was the first annual, so
to see their dreams come true, like, you could see their emotions, and she said it many, many times, like, we have been dreaming of this moment. So we're so happy your dreams came true, and to be part of it was extra, extra special.
And make our dreams come true too, in ways that were already foretold.
Yeah.
We didn't even know. It was just super amazing. Absolutely, absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to go back next year.
I feel my favorite part was I didn't feel judged there. I felt like you could just be who you are, exactly how you are. Nobody cared. They were all doing their own thing. And I feel like in our society today, that doesn't happen very often, where you have that safe space to be who and what you are.
The safe space. I feel like that was repeated time and time again, is that you're safe here. And you felt that. I let my dogs run around.
Yeah.
I let my titties hang. And I'm just kidding. No bra. Didn't shave for a couple days, but I didn't care. And I said what I wanted and did what I wanted, and mindfully, respectfully, but
your stuff walking away, like there was nothing.
No theft.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the music. I loved all of that music and that creative expression, and I loved that they Nixon wrote a rhyme and was able to get up there and sing it with Mammoth, I believe. Mammoth is another wonderful musician that's out there road dogging it.
Yes.
Sierra Marin was just, to see a female out there have such a calming, peaceful presence, and the sacrifice that she's making to be able to spread her message. I feel like Mike Love was kind of like a prophet out there, kissing babies and
he was.
just embracing the bubbles, and just really, he had that energy about him of like, he had really something powerful that he wanted to share and say, and he's traveled the world to be able to do that, and that does not come without sacrifice. They had a lot of the musicians mentioned their families and things that they had at home or leaving behind, or and to sacrifice that quality time. It's just no better time than the present, and I'm so happy and thankful that they were able to be there and contribute to the new earth in that capacity by sharing their gifts.
Yes,
the music. I don't know how she's going to top that lineup. That was a humdinger of a day.
It was really nice putting faces to music too. Like, I didn't know what Paul Isaac looked like. I didn't know what W.I. Love looked like until I didn't even know they were singing at the campfire at first. I was like, Danny, who are these guys? He's like, what? I'm like, oh, okay. So I was very happy to finally put the face to the music.
Yes, and learn some new music. There's a lot of artists there that I had never heard of before, but boy, I was jamming to their music. I was looking them up. I'm sinking and linking, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm here for it. Here for it all. Should we ho'oponopono this thing and ramble on, sister?
Yes.
That was another thing too, and Nevi asked me about it, was a sister, like everyone calling each other sister, and I'm like, I feel like just how like boys call each other brother, or brotato, it's like I feel like sis, like encouraging one another and cheering each other on, and holding that container was just so special. And the reason why I love calling people sis or sister, or the grand rising sister, we're not mourning, we are rising, it's because it's like a tip, a nod, a hat to be like, I see you, sis. Like, we kind of vibrate on that same level of like, I see you, I feel you, heard and felt, and I love and appreciate you. So that's what a sister does. Speaking of sisters, check out my new hat from Sierra Marin. Love is the medicine. Ooh, that's a good mantra too.
Yes, Sarah.
Love is the medicine. Pair that with DNA hemp, and you got yourself some amazing combination where the sky is the limit, and we are just getting started, friends.
Sisters and brothers.
Sisters and brothers.
Family. Yeah, they said that a lot, and I feel like that just is more than just friend. This is my friend. No, this is my sister, right? It's more personal.
Yeah, it made you feel part of the family.
Yeah, definitely.
What's good, fam?
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
You the best I'll ever have. Mwah. Here. Dun, da, da, da. One love, family. Peace out. Until next time. Hasta la